Hello, everybody. Ran into some issues trying to record. Or trying to stream. Yes, and I am live on YouTube. Okay. Alright. Hopefully my microphone does not cut out while I'm streaming, because I'm using a headset that is a little bit unpredictable at times. So, yes, I'm not in Western Skyrim, and that's because sometime in the last week I made it to Vampire Master. Journal achievements. Vampirism Master. Yay! So that means I get to visit this chick. I'm not even going to try to say her name. And if I want to, I can buy some vampire coffins. So I thought I might buy some. It looks like it's 24, or it's going to be about 25,000. I'm just short, so let me get my banker out. Get some money out of my bank.
How can I help you?
Gold. And I'll just take 10,000. That sounds good. Thank you.
Hello there.
Yes.
These engravings. Yes. Yes.
Alright, so I just really wanted to purchase that. I wish I had it for the contest they had a few weeks ago. It's for like either the best Nord room or Nord picture or the best vampire picture for like one room in your housing, and I just wasn't able to get enough stuff to do that. So, oh well. Let's see, so... Oh, hang on a sec. My computer is trying to talk to me. Sometimes if I talk loud enough, it'll be like, oh, are you trying to talk to me?
Of course, Eldenrid has a significant presence of both the fighters and the mages' guilds. We have sizable halls for both.
So I would love to play
within the
some
tree.
music.
How would one find them? The tree is so large.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, the one with the shrine, will have passageways to both guild halls.
Okay, so we're heading over to Morthal. I might need to tweak the volume. I'm not sure how everything sounds, so I'm going to check that out in a second. Yeah, I was saying, I'd love to be playing some music right now, but since I'm using PlayStation to do the live stream today instead of OBS, PlayStation does not like you to share music. So there are ways to get by it, but I usually don't use PlayStation to do live streams, so oh well. Okay, so we were going to try to do the quest here in
Wolf attacks?
Morthal.
Ghosts? Richmond raids? I'm getting out of this town.
Let me check the audio real quick though, just a sec. everything appears to be okay. Hopefully, my microphone will not decide to cut out on me in the middle of me streaming. Okay, so we were going to check out the quest here in Morthal. Oh, and I almost forgot. I had said that I would be opening two or three of my Crown Store crates.
Fortune favor you, my friend.
Oh, I got 3 of these. Oh, okay. Well, let's open like 2 or 3 of the Nightfall crates.
A monumental reward.
Ooh. Curse-bound Caguetti? A die stamp. Monochrome black is slimming. Huh, I'm not sure what that is. It must be something for the dye station for your clothing, though. Alright, let's open another.
Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Will you try again? This could be your lucky day.
I already got a bat for a pet. I wonder if that's the same one or a different one. Okay.
Do any of these crates
Let's
smell
open one of
lucky
these.
to you? Your rewards are ready.
Yeah, the Arboreus crates are just not that great usually. They're usually a bunch of
Until
potions.
next time.
They're usually a bunch of potions that I don't use. I mean, I want my Indrik, but what does this look like? Alright. I've got to say that's not my favorite mount. He's alright though. Where's my Indra? There. Okay, and then, oh, we had a pet. See, I like my mammoth, but what is this? It's a little bat. Oh, it is a different bat, I think. It's so cute. Yeah, I had a different one. Yeah, this one, which is, I think looks better than that one, because it's kind of, yeah, see, look at that. It's like purple and like a brownish goldish color. It's way cooler of a color than the other one. Although I guess the other one's like, it seems like it's almost like an albino. Is that what it was called? Or was it just like a snow fruit bat? Well, I like my mammoth. He's so cute. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to look at? Yeah. Oh yeah, and this. The dye stamp. So, it's just a mixture to dye my clothing. I'm not sure what I would use that for yet. I'm kind of holding on to this for Christmas. For the holidays, anyway. Alright. I want to start the quest here in town. I'm not sure. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not sure if this girl over here starts that. Let me just look at this for a sec. Yeah, this is the instrumental triumph. That's what we're going to work on, hopefully, if we have time after the Morthal quest. Alright, well, let's see what this girl is peddling. I know what it's called. It's, Long Journey Home is the quest that we're looking for.
Word of warning. Don't wander around the outskirts of Morthal if you can avoid it. Something evil stalks the hills. Make no mistake.
What makes you believe this?
That's what they're saying down at the tavern. Ghosts appearing from snowstorms. Undead attacks on the road. Just as I left, a group of farmers came into town shouting about skeleton wolves. These woods are cursed.
And where are these farmers now?
Headed towards the middle of town seeking help, last I saw. Lady Ninetha usually assists the wounded after animal attacks. But she can't handle something unnatural like this on her own. If you're willing, maybe you could offer some help?
Sure, yeah, I'll speak to Lady Ninetha.
I'm sure she'd appreciate your assistance. As for me, I'm getting as far from here as possible until this blows over. Hopefully this blows over soon so I can come back. I prefer Morthal when it's quiet.
Yeah, I understand that. Tell me a bit about Lady Ninetha.
She is Jarl Redhand's wife, but that doesn't really describe everything she does for Morthal. She watches over people here, sorts out disputes, makes sure people get help when injured, that sort of thing. Hopefully she figures this all out.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't know that I've met her. We came through here for the main zone quest, and I met the Jarl, but I don't think I met his wife. Also, man, today was a little
Wolves
bit
of
chaotic.
ice and bone attacked Brune, my lady, and he saw ghosts.
Ghosts? Nonsense. Get him to the inn and I'll do what I can.
Come on, let's warm you up.
Yeah, today started off a little bit chaotically. I did want to mention that I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a live stream during the Somerset event they did like the past couple of weeks. It was just way too crazy, and I was only able to get in there once to even enjoy the event, and oh man, I really wish they'd do that more often, because I would have loved to get back in there like every day. They give out great prizes during the Somerset event.
The rubes and oafs that reside in this town see spooks under every fish barrel. Normal animal attacks become works of supreme evil in their minds. My husband and I have too much on our plate to spend time investigating every wolf bite.
What can you tell me about these attacks?
I couldn't get much out of Brune, but it seems wolves attacked Havel's farm over to the west. He claims the beasts were only bones and covered in ice. I'm not inclined to believe him. People here tend to view the truth through their mead.
Why would wolves attack farmhands?
Wolf packs do roam around the outskirts of town. Occasionally they snatch away a chicken or a goat. But attacking groups of people is unusual. Tell you what, could you go to the farm and get the truth? There would be coin in it for you.
Sure, I'll investigate the farm and find out what happened.
Excellent. The people of Morthal are basically good. They just let their imaginations run wild. Learning the truth of this attack could help curb any future issues with the wolves. I'll check on Brune at the tavern. His shivering concerns me.
Well, we know that there are werewolves out here in Western Skyrim. I wonder if that's the case. It's not just wolves. So, you don't believe in the supernatural?
Oh, one can't live in this world without encountering a stray spectre. Seeing chains drop from the sky changes what we accept as normal. And magic impacts all our lives, of course.
But you don't think that these attacks are like that?
Let's say I'm skeptical. The people of Morthal spend their days fishing, cutting logs, and drinking. They don't leave town, and outsiders don't visit. Spreading wild tales is what passes for entertainment here.
Stories such as?
Last week, Bandor accused Invisible Reeker of stealing his beard comb. The mill ceased operation completely while the town searched for holes in the ground where they might be hiding. We found it in the stables where he'd been grooming the horses.
Okay. Iviska mentioned you were married to Jarl Redarm.
Indeed. I am proud to call him my husband. Without his strength, this town would certainly fall apart. When I arrived in Morthal for our wedding, I believed my life was over. But Redharn made us a fine home here, for which I am grateful.
You're not originally from Morthal?
Gods, no. I hoped my diction would show that. Perhaps I've lived here long enough to adopt their backwards speech. I came from Solitude originally. My father was a wealthy merchant who needed access to Morthal's lumber. Thus, my wedding.
So, wait, I asked that already, didn't I? Yes. Okay, so, we need to go over to the farm and just investigate the farm. Okay, cool. Werewolves, or well, wolves apparently have been attacking, I guess, people in this area. What? A killer?
Come over here before those zombies get you.
Zombies? Oh, so oh, hey there.
Are you mad? Don't step foot anywhere near that farm. Those bone wolves will rip you apart limb from limb. They turned everyone there into zombies.
Bone wolves?
By Moloch's nethers, what else would you call them?
Yeah.
Felt like just a normal day of working the field. Then a freak storm blows in. Heard whispers on the wind and saw a woman's ghost in the snow. That's when the beast swarmed from nowhere.
And, it turned people into zombies?
Anyone brought down by wolves turned. Their skin shriveled and froze before my eyes. Then they attacked me. People I've known for years. Havel, the guy who owns the farm, holed up in the house. Could you check on him? I'm worried for his safety.
Sure, I'll, make sure he's okay.
Still think you're mad, but I appreciate that you're willing to check on Havel. He's a grumpy old coot, but he doesn't deserve whatever this is. You'll need a key to the house. One of the farmhands should have one, if you can take it from them.
Well, how did you escape?
When those bone wolves came out of the storm, we scattered. Some people tried to defend themselves with rakes, but we're farmers, not warriors.
Yeah.
Other than myself and maybe Havel, I don't know who else is still alive.
So, well... Okay, first off, a storm blew in. It makes me think this is a Harrow storm. The debris of what is left after a Harrow storm, anyway. If you guys don't know what that is, check out some of my earlier videos on YouTube or Facebook about the zone quest for this area. It's kind of the big thing for Western Skyrim. So a man named Brun made it to Morthal.
Brun's still alive?
Brun.
One of those tusking wolves latched onto his leg, but that didn't slow him down. He fended it off with a hammer and kept running. If he can make it to town, maybe I can as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks for letting me know.
He was ill or something from the impression that I got. You heard whispers and saw spirits?
They started off faint, like a low murmur. As the storm grew, we could make out words and laughter, like from a child. Then we saw the spirit in the storm. A young woman running toward us through the field. I've never been so scared.
Him mentioning that though, and I'm just thinking a Harrow storm usually leaves behind like a red mist on the ground, so maybe this isn't from a Harrow storm. What did she do then?
The spirit faded before reaching us. I thought perhaps the storm had played tricks on my eyes. But the shocked look on Havel's face, it seemed like he recognized her. Before I could ask him, the wolves attacked.
And I asked that already. Okay. Alright, well, best luck to you if you try to make a run for it. It's not so bad coming from this way. From behind. Alright, so we need to find a key somewhere. thing underneath my matriarch, and it was just like her what's under her. Like, letting us know where her location is, I guess. She's not doing it right now, though. Oh, it's inside. Oh, no. I was gonna say, I'm not seeing where I need to go.
Who is that? If you came to eat me, you better turn right around.
I'm a friend.
What are you doing in my house? First, all my workers rot away into monsters because of frozen skeleton wolves. And now strangers are traipsing about my home?
Well, Makob told me you were trapped in here.
You saw those creatures in the field?
Yeah.
If I leave, they'll make me like them. I have all I need in here to hold out until they are gone. Besides, I'm not ready to see who's waiting for me out there again.
Who do you think is waiting for you?
I saw the spirit of someone we thought disappeared years ago. The Jarl and Lady's daughter, Freywin.
Oh.
They never talk about it. Too painful, I suppose. I guess she died if that's her ghost who brought these cursed wolves on us.
They mentioned this in the Zone story. Why would Freywin want to haunt you?
No clue why she'd bring this upon us. Freywin always loved visiting the farm. Actually, there's someone who might know about Freywin's fate. A clever woman who speaks with spirits named Old Mjolnir.
Oh, I've met her.
Perhaps you could ask her to help fix all this.
Yeah, I met her before. I'll ask Molin if she has a solution to these undead.
Her hut lies to the northeast. She is a strange one for sure. Always stealing my chickens for her unnatural magics. But she's the only one who understands the ways of ghosts. In the meantime, I'm going to stay right here until this all blows over.
So, you said Freywin enjoyed visiting the farm?
Oh, yes. Even as a little girl, she'd wander out here on her own. Always giggled while chasing the chickens around the field. Eventually, Lady Ninetha would arrive to bring her home, apologizing for the disruption. But I never minded. It was nice.
And you never found out what happened to her?
Well, I heard things. Morthal is a small town, and people talk. Stuff about evil wizards kidnapping her. But I keep to myself and focus on the farm. No time for storybook tales.
Well, maybe she's not a ghost. Maybe she's something else. Tell me more about Mullen.
That old witch makes my skin crawl. Using chicken bones and blood for magic is unnatural. Anyone who works with Shore's power should be watched closely. But they say she talks to spirits. Might be helpful when convincing Freywin's ghost to leave.
Alrighty, well, that is interesting. I hope you don't mind me looting your stuff. I didn't realize that, like, Old Mullen was, part of, like, other parts of the quest in different aspects of this, zone, as well as, like, the main storyline. Nice that I can just go through his things and just not stealing. Alright. Yeah, she helps.
Where's that half-witted horker? He's
What is
trying
that?
to...
Can I feed the chickens, Habbo?
Of course, my dear. Go ahead and grab some seeds.
What? Why did we see that? Let's see, yeah, she's right up here. I totally forgot what I was saying, so unlock these when a creature is attacking you. Ah! Oh my goodness. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. For some reason, the easiest setting for lockpicking I find the most difficult. Alright, so she should be just over here. I saw a building up there, but I don't remember. Oh, there was a building here before.
Another traveler approaches. Come, warm yourself. Ah, so you come to me again. Were our dealings with your pale friend not enough? Well, get close to the fire. Warm up. Pose your question.
Undead wolves are attacked Havel's farm, and he saw Freywind's ghost. He thought you could help.
Wondered when they would send someone. Zone outsider surprises me. Yes, I know the fleshless fools. But a ghost of young Freywind? Disturbing. I may have answers for this haunting, but I'll need cursed specimens to study. You will get them.
I suppose so. What specimens do you need?
Blood and tissue. Tear some decayed skin off an affected person and scrape dried blood from a cursed wolf. Bring me these things so I can understand what kind of magic we're dealing with. I fear there is more to Freywind's haunting than we realize.
Alrighty, I'll collect.
Good. Go on. Return here when you have the samples. A simple ritual will provide the details we seek. In the meantime, I'll consult my notes about Freywind's disappearance.
So during the zone quest, I was able to ask Lyris, I believe, what a clever woman was, but I was never able to ask Mullen. So, Mullen, why did Havel call you a clever woman?
Because I'm smarter than most Nords? I jest. People from the north fear magic. Don't understand it? Must be dangerous. They believe my power comes from that trickster Shore. If he was so clever, then I must be too. At least as Nords see it.
Is that why you live outside of town?
Out of sight, out of mind. The fools believe they can ward off magic's consequences by pushing it away. And yet I'm the first person they visit when someone gets sick, or they think they see Daedra.
Did you know Freywind?
I did. She was beloved by the whole town, even those of us pushed to the edges. Her disappearance hit hard, and the circumstances... well...
What were the circumstances?
No, I will not tell you what is not yours to know. At least until I can see what causes these attacks. Come back with the samples and you may learn more.
Well, at least I asked. Alright, so we need to go here and here. And there was a third one. Right? Nope, there wasn't, I guess.
Now, where did I put those rune stones?
Okay. So we'll gather these materials. What is that? Miscellaneous quest. Next to a dead body. No, okay. I don't want to pick up a ton of miscellaneous quests. I'll just get the samples that she needs. Cursed flesh collected. Alright, now I just need a blood sample. So, happy Friday, by the way, everybody. For those of you watching this in the future on a Friday as well. If not, happy day either way. Hopefully I'll be able to sort out whatever issue I had, and we can continue my usual live streams next week through OBS. Because this way is nice, but PlayStation's live stream system is just kind of awkward, I found.
Such sloppy magic. Untrained.
Whoa, okay, you guys. Oh, I collected a whole bunch of the mud crabs. I guess they were scared. It looks like I'm out of inventory space. Let me sell a few things.
Care to buy?
And that's low level. I don't want the white stuff. The white armor pieces. I'd rather break them down, but I'm out of space, so... Oh, wow. I have quite a few crown items right here. Could put that away. I actually just need to clean out my inventory.
Yes?
Speak with...
Actually, let me see if I can take a crown and experience scroll. No. Can I drink a brew? Yes, I can. Alright, can I get some stuff?
May I...
Oh boy. Oh, I'm withdrawing. No! Deposit. Yeah, I think... No, I got that somewhere else. Never mind. I was gonna say, I think I got that during the one time I popped in during the Somerset event. Somerset celebration, I guess. That's good enough.
Greetings.
I got some diagram for something that I can craft that I was just like, yay! It was like a more rare piece.
The scent of death enters my nose. Your time with the cursed creatures has marked you. Let's hope not permanently.
Oh my goodness.
While you hunted, my studies proved fruitful. You have the blood and skin I require. They will complete my understanding.
Yep, here you go.
Yes, these will do nicely. Fresh, intact, thrumming with magic. This shall make the ritual easy.
Oh, great.
They have an icy burn to the touch. Hope they weren't too much trouble. Perhaps those walking corpses willingly gave up their skin?
Well, they were already dead when I found them. What will the ritual tell us?
Many things. Is this a spell or a curse? Where does it get its power? Magic holds unique patterns, like footprints in the snow. If it's known to me, perhaps you can track the source. But first, I must extract this knowledge.
Okay, I'll wait for you to complete the ritual.
Good. I won't be but a moment. Just as I feared. Come, listen to a tale.
Alright.
The ritual bears out my fears. I recognize the curse corrupting life around Morthal. Years ago, a death mage named Maxton killed a group of town guards at Kienstag Ruins. The same magic she used then now animates these undead.
Oh. Why did Maxton murder the town's guards?
All I know are whispers. They say Maxton kidnapped Freywin and forced her into the ruins.
Oh.
Naturally, the Jarl dispatched the guards to rescue his daughter. But just as they arrived, a tempest of ice arose that froze the soldiers where they stood.
Oh, well, what became of Freywin?
Vanished. Until now, it seems. Though the link between Freywin's ghost and this curse still remains unclear. To find a cure, I need Maxton's original spell. Go east to the ruins. Retrieve anything that could reveal the nature of her work.
Alright. I'll look for info at the ruins.
Good. Meet me in Morthal with what you find. I wish to examine the wounds made by these undead. And take this rune. It bears an enchantment that will ward you from the curse's worst effects. At least, temporarily.
Oh, thanks. I wonder if the Maxton, if she's still there. I mean, we don't know, I don't think, what happened to her. Well, I want to know more about Maxton.
As I said, she was a conjurer of death. From what I have seen, her magical understanding is incomplete. This curse is wild and sloppy. She approaches power like a babe crawling into a giant's camp. A shame that Freywin became caught in it.
Where did she come from?
I never spoke with her, but rumors still sometimes drift into my camp. Maxton was a mystery in Morthal. Appeared late one evening to rent a bed at the tavern. No one saw her in the day except to bring food. At night, she left to wander the woods.
And what was she doing in the woods?
Oh, a forest night stroll is not so odd for a mage. It's the best time to collect mushrooms. And dug-up bones hold the most power in the moonlight. But Maxton sought something in the woods. Perhaps she found it among the ruins.
Do you know why Maxton brought Freywin to Kingenstag ruins?
This I don't know. Let us hope that whatever you find in the Kingenstag ruins reveals what she wanted with the young woman.
Okay. Oh, well, I saw a ghost of Freywin at Havel's farm.
Interesting. Even as a child, Freywin wandered outside Morthal to visit her people. She would come to my hut without fear. I would prepare her rabbit stew as we discussed her life. She told me once that Havel's farm brought her great joy.
Why would she curse a place she enjoyed?
An excellent question. So many of the answers elude me for now. With any luck, you will know more once we meet again.
Well, tell me more about this protection ruin you gave me.
A simple stone imbued with the warmth of life. After the events at Kingenstag ruins, I explored new paths of magic for counteracting necromancy. One such trial led to the rune you hold. It should protect you from the worst of the curse's effects.
And if it doesn't?
Do you doubt my ability? My practice of magic extends back to when I first heard Shore's whispers as a child. Have faith when I say the rune will protect you. And if it doesn't, well then, I'll visit your frozen statue.
Can you use the ruin magic to end the curse?
A shame, but no. We require something much more powerful to undo magic this strong. Energy directly connected to the curse's origins. The rabbit blood from which I drew the magicka to charge that rune will not suffice.
Alrighty. Well, let's take a look at this item she gave us. Quest items. And unfortunately, that's all we can see. They don't let you actually look at these items. But it looks just like a blue gem, basically. Probably has some etchings on it since it's a ruin. Alright. Where is this place she wants us to go to? There's ruin. Ah, over here. This must be the barrow. This is... Oh, this is probably one of those ones that's like... Well, we'll see it when we get there. It's like this hollowed out circular stone ruin that they have out here in Skyrim. Let's see, am I going the right way?
from? Absolutely. I've researched this ritual for years. I just need your help.
A ritual that you asked her to help with. You guys always, like, chase after me, and then you, like, hit me in the shoulder and run away. So she asked her to come and help her with a ritual. Could that mean Maxton was actually not a bad person? Even if it was just like an accident? So that's the focus. Let's pick this up. What is this? Maxton's research journal. Most pages are scorched black or covered in a thick layer of ice that burns at the touch. Only a few entries are legible. I suppose I could whine or complain that my search for an education led me here to Morthal, graciously described as a backwater on the best of days. There's not much that I would recommend to other travelers. The damp scent that wafts off the river pervades everything, and from the moment I arrived, the locals made clear that they don't relish outsiders in their midst. Nobody acts hostile, they just keep their distance, which is fine by me. However, 3 details about this little town caused me to appreciate it ever so slightly. First, if the sun is up, the sawmill operates non-stop. It produces a loud, steady drone that helps my sleep during the day. My research into the dark practice is most efficient through the dim hours, so I welcome the ability to enjoy a full day's rest. Additionally, Morthal is precisely the hub of necromantic power that I hoped for. It hums with death energy. My nightly hunt for the source should soon prove fruitful. Then, with some adjustments, I can begin the siphoning ritual. Even a partial extraction of local power should provide enough potency for several years of study. Lastly, I met a local who has become quite an enjoyable companion. She's the daughter of the town's Jarl. Although she admits to never leaving Morthal, she exhibits a strange wisdom and curiosity about the world that I admire. Her mother originally comes from solitude, so perhaps she is the source of this unexpected worldliness. But most of all, I found that she's kind. When we spend quite a bit of time together, and I've told her about the nature of my investigations, she does not recoil in disgust as many would. Instead, she promised to keep my secrets and assist where possible. I confess that I look forward to spending more time with her. I feel like I am much closer to determining the necromantic source around the town. Last night, I wandered east while testing the soil for traces of mortis energy. The new moons next week should properly amplify the ambient resonances. Tracking the locus should be easy during that period. While in the woods, we saw a figure standing in the distance. She watched us, but did not move. Freywind called her a clever woman, a local term for hedge mages. For the first time since my arrival, I grew nervous. Interference from some nosy old crone is the last thing I need right now. Oh yes, Freywind joined me on this trip. She had to sneak out from her house, which I found enduring. I enjoyed her presence. No one could ever accuse me of being a romantic, but walking under the stars with her felt precious. Aww. Refer to them as the Kenstag ruins. No one that I have asked knows anything about their history, but without a doubt it contains a powerful spiritual emanation. I must adjust the Lan Alvo siphoning ritual for the sheer volume of energy, but those calculations should be simple enough. Perhaps Freywin would agree to be the living attractant. I planned on using a wolf or some other nearby wildlife, but a born and raised native to these lands would be more effective. Lenovo claimed that his attractant suffered no ill effects. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like, from what we just read, she was not a bad mage. She just used somebody else's information to do this ritual.
Leave these ruins. Explain why you're following me.
What is Ruin? You're alive.
Who are you? And why do you pursue me? First at Havelo's farm, and now you emerge unscathed from these accursed ruins. If Maxton sent you to bring me back to her, I won't go. Everyone should just stay away before I kill them as well.
Everyone thinks you're dead. I'm seeking the cause of a curse turning people into zombies.
No, I still live. For now. The curse I carry will kill me soon enough. I only hope to die close to home. I didn't want to destroy any more lives, or watch memories from my life resurrected to taunt me.
How do we stop your curse?
Its power grows as it feeds off my life energy. The curse ends once I am gone. I only wish I could say goodbye to my parents. I know it is not my place to ask favors, but could you bring my mother a message? Tell her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll convey your message to Lady Nanitha.
Thank you, stranger. Please, bring her this locket, so she knows the message is from me. Tell Mother not to worry. There's a place I love nearby, where I can watch the good people of Morthal live their lives. I can be happy there in my final moments.
I saw a memory where you called Maxton your love.
Oh yes, she was. I loved her dearly, and I truly believe Maxton loved me back. When she realized she'd accidentally cursed me, she swore to find a cure. But as time went on, growing her necromantic power became her only interest.
So she never actually kidnapped you?
Is that what they say? No. I willingly joined her ritual, which makes me just as guilty for all this death. Maybe I should have convinced her not to chase so much power. We might still be together then.
This kind of seems like you just answered it, but why did Maxton inflict this curse on you?
This was not what she planned. Maxton believed she could improve her magical ability by communing with the powerful spirits that inhabit Kienstag ruins. She asked my help with performing a summoning ritual, but it went horribly wrong.
What's happened?
Maxton misjudged the ritual's difficulty. As she struggled, ice grew over the walls, and winds blew wildly. She almost gained control, but suddenly Thane Alstrom and his guards stormed the ruins. Maxton's focus slipped, and the ritual exploded.
So that's what froze the soldiers?
It shames me to admit, but yes. All those soldiers, my friends and neighbors, dead. Because of my actions. And now my return home killed even more people. Being near the end is a blessing.
Alright. Well, I wish we could find a way to save you. Oh, it's so cold over here. We should, get over to Morthal. Aw. Well, I wonder if, Maxton will show up sometime in this quest, being like, I never forgot you. I need to grow my powers so that I could become powerful enough to save you, or something like that. head over to the Jarl's home. They got a lot of things right doing Western
Those
Skyrim.
Reachmen defiled our barrow. If not for the Eastern Half-Giant and her companion, we would have suffered the same fate as Carthold.
Oh, there's
Poor
a hero storm
Cartwatch.
going on.
How will they ever come back from a disaster such as this?
And it's gone. Alright. Yeah, so they did a lot of things right with, oh, waiting to hit that screen. I mean, you can't expect it to be perfect, but they did a pretty good job at getting it close. Let me guess, she's upstairs.
Can you help him, witch?
The curse rots his flesh. I've done what I can, but it won't last.
Where are you? Above. I didn't see her up there. Was there a room? Oh, there's wow. I don't know if I've ever seen a third floor in this game before.
Good.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me put my guy away. My tormentor. Otherwise, she gets in the way.
Good, you're back. Old Mjolnir told me of your discovery at the farm. She believes that Freywin's ghost somehow heralds this curse. I held out hope of her survival for years. Perhaps finally knowing her fate brings some relief despite it all.
But wait! Freywin is still alive! But her curse will kill her soon. She asked me to give you this locket. Oh, I want to see the locket first. Hang on. Ah. Looks like it has a red jewel on it. A gold locket on a thin golden chain. Inside is a picture of Freywin as a child and her mother. Aww. Oops. I backed out accidentally for a second there. Alright, sorry, I backed out there for a second. Alright, let's continue.
Good, you're back. Old Mjolnir told me of your discovery at the farm. She believes that Freywin's ghost somehow heralds this curse. Still alive?
Yes.
I can't believe it. After all these years, Freywin finally comes home and you tell me she's dying? Why would she have you deliver this locket? I must see her. There is so much to say. Where is she? Take me to her.
Well, she told me about a place where she can watch Morthal and be happy.
Is that by the water where the boats dock?
No.
Or perhaps her bedroom where she watched people from the window?
No.
The tree! Oh, Freywin, that old tree in the forest above Morthal. She would spend hours there. We must go now.
In a tree? That must be uncomfortable. You can't go to her. The curse kills anyone who approaches.
But you survived? Oh, the clever woman protected you.
Yes.
Speak with old Mjolnir, please. She knows so much more about magic than anyone in Morthal. There must be something that can cure my daughter.
All right. I will speak with her.
Thank you. I need a moment to process everything you told me. And hold on to the locket. I refuse to take it while there's still hope to keep Freywin alive.
All right. I understand.
So you found Freywin alive, did you? An unexpected but welcome turn of events.
Yes.
We may yet be able to save her. What did you bring me from the ruins? I must know more about the necromancer's plans.
Oh, I found some ritual notes and a broken focus.
Let me see. Awful. The fantasies of a child. Playing with magic like this invites danger. The energies at the ruins surely overwhelmed her. But this shard... Tell me, did Freywind explain the visions of her ghost to you?
She told me the curse resurrected memories from her life.
Yes, this is what I needed to know. Maxton's ritual consumed the spirits in the ruins. She wished to gain power by absorbing their memories. Freywind's curse drains her life energy, then manifests it as her own memories. This is how we cure her.
How do Freywind's memories relate to her cure?
By flooding her with her own life force, we can burn out the curse. Give me her locket. Ah, yes. It hums with emotional power. Once attuned, you can absorb Freywind's memories into it. Fill it with her energy so we may rescue her from death.
Okay. I will absorb Freywind's memories into her locket.
Good. Here is the locket. Nenetha mentioned 2 places Freywind enjoyed. The docks and her bedroom. You may find manifestations there. When you're done, meet me back here at the tavern. Then we'll proceed.
Okay. You said that the Kinstag ruins would overwhelm Maxton. What spirits reside there?
Ah, well, you see, back in the... Actually, no. Perhaps that secret should fade into dust. These events show that those ruins best remain undisturbed.
But I want to know. Alright. Here, there are the stairs. Alright, so we need to head over to her home to see if there are any memories in her bedroom and the dock. Where? Her home would be like right here. It's like right up there, I wonder. It's interesting to see what this looks like compared to Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Is this up on the top floor also? It didn't look like a 3-story. Ah!
This locket, wasn't this yours?
Yes, darling. And now it's yours. Keep it close to your heart.
Haha! Memory Snatcher, that's me. Ooh! Oh, this is one of the ones I was gonna go and try to find later. Yay! Alright, so that was one of the bards I was going to be searching for. Well, I am searching for. Getting a little bit done at a time. So I can cross that one off my list. Awesome. Interesting that it was just like right there. Okay, so obviously in what that spot, like, they're supposed to have been lost to time. Like, you find them in old ruins and things, and to be like sitting on top of a dresser or
We'll have a good time on the water.
Ah, yes. I loved exploring. I can't wait to do it again.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Quickly, to me. Our time is short.
Why do I have 2 things in my... She's on here twice. Why are you on here twice?
Your return may be too late. Lady Nenetha ran off to meet Freywind at the trees she described. She wanted to be with her before the end. If we don't act quickly, she will die. Were you successful in obtaining the memories?
Yep, I collected the energy we need.
Then we can put an end to this tragedy. But we must act now. Go! Join them at the large tree overlooking Morthal to the east. I will meet you after I prepare.
What about the locket?
Bring it with you. As my ritual to cure Freywin culminates, you must hold the locket before you. Her life energy will rush into her, and the curse should break. I warn you, this may be painful for her, but it is necessary.
Alright, I'll find the tree and help break
When you arrive, wait for me. Do not let them do anything rash. I will not be long. Do this and Morthal will be rid of this curse forever. Now hurry!
Well, the mom running over there has already done something rash. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm still kind of surprised that it was so easy to find that one instrument. I mean, at the most, you would think that... Ooh, it's cold. It would have been hidden away, like, in the attic, you know, stored away or something, like, forgotten for a few centuries.
Mother, you can't be here. It will kill you.
Freywin, I thought you died. I can't leave you, even if it kills me.
It's already killing you. Please, get away from me. Mother, no!
Ninetta? Oh no! We must act quickly. Use the necklace on my command.
Sure thing.
Ah! It burns! Mother!
Hurry! Use the necklace. Release the energy within.
What's happening?
Yay!
You did it. I can't believe it. You brought my Freywin back to me. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Dude. Oh, that was rude. Another player accidentally brought them over here, and then they stopped so close to me that when they attacked, they affected me, my character.
You did it. I can't believe it. You brought my Freywin back to me. Thank you. I have so many questions for her. And the Jarl, he still doesn't even know. We must... Please, give me a moment.
Oh, you must be overwhelmed. Are you alright?
I think so. I could feel my skin freeze over. For a brief moment I thought the end was upon me. All I wanted was for Freywin to know she wasn't alone.
What happens to Freywin next? She killed many people.
I don't know, truly. Freywin's return will raise many questions in Morthal. The Jarl and I must discuss what to say, if we say anything at all about what happened here. I promised you payment at the beginning of this. Here, I am deeply grateful.
It was a pleasure. Aww.
Freywin, are you all right?
Am I? Mother, I thought I'd killed you.
I would never leave you. It's over now.
Rest. Then we shall return to town. You two have much to discuss.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Jarl was not in this, not once. It was like, actually that's kind of funny. The main zone story, it's Jarl Redarm, is like, you don't in it, and you don't meet his wife at all. But this story about the town has everything to do with his wife and not Jarl Redarm. You feeling better?
My skin, it's no longer blue. And my heart, I can feel it beating again. By all the gods, I'm alive. Whatever you and Yolen cast on me, it broke the curse. I feel heat course through my veins for the first time in years.
Yeah, Savannah, you said you guys used to play
I have
together.
my daughter back. How can I ever repay any of you? Please, if you are ever in Morthal again, come see me. There will always be a warm fire waiting for you.
It is finished. You performed well. Better than any other I would have found in Morthal. This is more activity than I have grown used to. Perhaps I should find a replacement so old Mjolnir can finally rest.
Well, is this cure permanent?
I believe so, yes. We may see lingering effects across the land, but the source has extinguished. When we flooded Freywind with our own life energy, the curse drowned. Curious that Maxton never considered such an approach.
Indeed. I wonder if we'll get to meet Maxton. Alrighty. Let's see. I got an item for that. It was like a necklace or something, I think. Reduce spell cost enchantment. The Frost Cursed Laminate. Reduce magic cost of spells. Part of the Winter's Respite set. So it increases magic, it adds magic recovery, maximum magic, and maximum magic. You guys can read that if you want. For saving her daughter, Lady Nanita of Morthal gave you this necklace. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few things from this set so far. I should really think about giving it to one of my characters. I just haven't really had time to gather all the items that I've gotten for that set. Alrighty. So we were gonna go after the Bard's instruments. We already found Shriek-of-Silk. Let me pull up the webpage that I have. The other one, I think that's nearby, is Dragon Bridge, which is up here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just drop it. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to step away for just a few minutes, and I will return. I just remembered, I wanted to save the video from that. Okay. Okay. So, I think I should have just saved the, recording for that.
Where's that caravan? It should have arrived by now.
Oh, this is probably like the Dragon Bridge quest. No, I don't want to do that right now. I want to find the Bard's instrument that's supposed to be underneath the bridge. Ooh, what's this? At Morian Tablet. Oh! That's a new thing to strive for. Man, I've got all sorts of, oh, it's for the face markings. I have the body markings, so I need to get on those. I've been kind of not doing these very much, and I should really get into them because there's quite a few nice things that you can get with the antiquities. Alright, well that is cool that I found that. But where is this Bard's item? Let's look over here. Usually it is pretty obvious. As you saw with the last one we found. Check either side of these. So it's supposed to be, we're trying to find long fire. Long fire. It's supposed to be somewhere like around the bridge, I believe. Is it? It's not up here, is it? Maybe it's underneath this thing? Somebody hide it away underneath us? Ooh, yes they did! Longfire. Although it was just sitting out there in the open. I would have thought it'd be pretty worn down by the elements by now. Oh boy, okay. So the next one is up here. Looks like I'll need to go the long way. So there might be like another one. There's quite a few still scattered around that I have not found, but these were the 3 that I wrote down for, because they were up on top in Western Skyrim and not Blackreach. And let's see, it's like right over here. Just kind of trying to find the easier ones, but I don't know. It's only like 10 to 5 my time right now, and so if we can find this one relatively easily, maybe I'll try to find another. Or actually, never mind, scratch that. I wanted to go and put these away at the Bards Quests. So we'll probably do that once I find this next one. What's that? Swords Point Watchtower. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I've been playing for the live streams, and in like the past year, I've been trying to mix
much stock in rumors and old wives' tales.
I don't think we're the first to camp here.
Oh, it says people.
Lots of fresh tracks.
Is it in here? It is! Let's see how to get up there. Oh, I can just climb up over there. What is this? Convergence of Miastros, Volume 1. Bards College. If you want to read it, go ahead. Pause and read. It's a little bit long. Jarl's Bane. Okay. Yeah, because I could always do like the dailies also. Like Harrowstorm, the Daily Delve, and I could even do dungeons and stuff like that, but I would really want to get a group together that I know. It's always kind of precarious, or not precarious, it's always a little hard to do a live stream with people that you don't know, because sometimes people just run ahead and like they're level 800 and they fight off the big bad boss before you get a chance to get there, you know? If I'm with a group that I know we'll work as a team to get where we're going, and it'll be more fun. So, if I ever can get a group together for that, we'll do that, but otherwise, we could just stick to dailies and, dungeon delves for the solo, public dungeons. Sometimes you can do that solo, alright. So yeah, next week I'll just continue over here in Western Skyrim, and there's a lot of side stories and miscellaneous quests over here that I haven't even touched on yet. So there's still a lot to do over here. Healing Ray of Light or something like that.
There's an urgent task for you.
Ugh. This character has not done the Bards College yet. It's either the Bards or the Fighters Guild that was for. Alright. Let's put these instruments away. Oh man, another loading screen? Alright. Oh, at least it wasn't quite that as bad. Alright, so we have... Let's see if I can find him. King Thunder. Didn't I just pick up King Thunder? Maybe not? That's there already. Oh, place. Here we go. Bagpipes. Shriek-of-Silk. One of the few famous traveling Argonian bards, Softbeak, brought this unique specimen of a Vesa Satel to the college in the 3rd century. To this day, it is regarded as one of the most difficult instruments to master. Over the centuries, it was most often used for hazing than playing. At one point, senior students would tell fledgling bards that they should take it up with Vasa Satel, as it was easy to learn and certain notes would make any Argonian swoon in their favor. If it didn't make the right sound, it was because they weren't blowing with enough spittle. Bards College staff did everything to put a stop to this, and this particular instrument was taken up with pride as the favorite of the current adjunct professor of Argonian music theory, Twain's the Knight. Interesting. I have 2 more to place. Longfire. Here we go. This Tambur is an example of Yokoden artistry. It is believed that this instrument was owned by a sword singer in Frandar Hunding's expedition to Hammerfell. According to custom, Yokoden bards considered their instruments sacred, imbued with a divine spirit. Longfire was named for quiet nights in the deep desert, when a bard would gather with his companions to play the songs of their lost homeland by the light of the stars and a low burning fire. Oh, that sounds like a nice time. Yeah. That is just... This is such a pretty loot. That blue and brown just looks awesome together. What was the other one I found? What was the other one I found? King Thunder. Isn't that the one that... No, that was this one. No? It was the first one I looked at. And it said, it didn't say to put it. Where'd it go? Oh man. Alright. Let's, it's only these over here, and then this one right here. I thought it was like over here somewhere. Maybe it was in the middle. That's already in place. Ah! I found King Thunder. I found it. I know I found it. Where would that go? That would be under quest. Right? Well, I wonder if that's a bug, because I am like 99% sure I didn't like hallucinate and think that I picked that up. And I think it would be where I was just looking. I don't know what... Oh well. Oh well, we'll figure it out, or the next time I like load into an area, it will be like, oh, you have this, by the way. I mean, I can't just exit and come back in. Let's try that real quick. I do think that even though they have some long loading screens, they're not as bad as they used to be. Alright, back in we go. Yeah, they did an update a few months ago, and it was supposed to help with the long loading screens, and for a while it didn't seem to be working, and no, okay. Alright, well, yeah, and so the loading screens don't seem as bad as they used to be. Alright, gang. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here today. Sorry I wasn't able to do this like I usually do with my face cam and music playing and stuff. Better microphone. Hopefully I'll have that fixed for next week's episode. Or live stream. Until then, you guys can find me on YouTube and Facebook. Jess Push to Play or Jessica Push to Play on Facebook, and I do weekly uploads for recordings on Skyrim and Among Trees and Elder Scrolls Online. So until then, thanks for watching, you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.